Do you want to solve your erectile dysfunction from the very root up, and that once and for all? Because only when we know and solve the very root cause of a problem, we can heal the root together with its symptoms once and for all. And you don't have to feel ashamed for the fact that you are having erection problems, because we all do have blockage problems in one form or the other before we might address and liberate us from the very root cause once and for all. In this video, we are going to address both the physical and the psychological root cause of having difficulties with obtaining or maintaining an erection. Now, I want you to get crystal clear clarity and direction in how to liberate yourself from years or even decades suffering from this devastating problem. Now, welcome to this video. I am Tom Nuyens from the AliveAcademy.com, and after having survived a life-threatening disease when I was 8, after having studied psychological and physical health, it became my passion and my mission to help people liberate not only from their symptoms, but especially from the very root up, and that once and for all. Now first, let's address the physical root cause, and then we will address the psychological root cause. Now, everything in life that is alive to the fullest flows to the fullest, and everything that stops or blocks flowing becomes a flat line. So the main rule of thumb prescribed by the intelligence of nature itself is to replace all blockages with flow to stay alive and functioning to the fullest. Now, most doctors agree upon the main root cause of erectile dysfunction as being vascular, like blood flow issues, a high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, etc. Now, then there are many men who suffer from erectile dysfunction because they suffer from side effects from medication. Now, if blockage in our blood flow or even hormonal imbalances are the problem of our difficulties with erections, then what could be the root cause of these blood flow blockages or hormonal imbalances? In my video about how to solve high blood pressure, I already shared that our blood consists 80 to 90% out of water. And the root cause why we are developing high blood pressure or less easy flowing blood flow is because when we don't drink enough water, blood thickens. And when this happens, our heart needs extra force to pump this thicker blood. And the extra force it takes to do this increases pressure. And once the pressure increases, hypertension or high blood pressure or less easy flowing blood flow is what happens. So is there any medication you could take to add more water into your system to restore an easy blood flow in our penis? No, there is none. Will penile injection therapy, penile prosthetics, penis vacuum pumps or implants as a treatment restore an easy blood flow in our body? No, they won't. Sometimes they prescribe aspirin or other medication to dilute blood. But do you know what the best diluent is? The best diluent to make our blood thinner and to improve our blood flow is water. But not just any water or any drink will do. And I will explain you why. Only when we drink water with these essential electrolytes, the electrolytes can serve as an electrical charged carrier to transport water, nutrients, oxygen, and essential hormones into our cells, and can flush out environmental toxins and acidic metabolic waste out of our cells. Now, without drinking water with these essential minerals, water, oxygen, hormones, and nutrients cannot get into our cells, and our cells' blockages from environmental toxins and acidic metabolic waste cannot get out of our cells. Now, in other words, only when we drink enough water, mineral water with these essential electrolytes, we can unblock our body and create flow in our cells again, which will not only bring our body and hormones back into homeostasis or balance, but it will also dilute our thickened blood to flow without any blockage back into our penis again. Before we address the psychological root cause, I want to mention that you can click here to know how much and what kind of water you could drink to go from any blockage to flow again in your body. Now, do you like this video so far? Please give it a thumbs up so others will get the chance to see this video as well. Now, if you haven't any other physical issues, it is most likely that your problem with getting an erection or with keeping an erection has a psychological root cause. The most important sex organ we have is above the waist, is between our ears. Now, why is that? Well, from the moment we are born until now, we all experience painful emotions, like the feeling of unworthiness, shame, fear, etc. Now, we don't want to feel those emotions, so we literally cramp and block our body and start living in our head, in our thinking. For example, right now, how cramped or tensed are your shoulders and neck right now? Now, when we keep cramping or blocking our body and emotions for too long, which we call trauma, coherent messaging between ourselves will also become blocked, and we literally create more blockages or diseases. And blockage around our sex organs is one of the first centers where blockages occur. You can see this over or under activation as the red dashboard lights, which can be fixed by addressing the very root cause of the problem. Now, the good news is that you can flush out all of your emotional blockages once and for all without having to relive nor to suppress them ever again. Only flushing out will do. Now, I have created 4 free fundamental videos that will give you crystal clear insight and direction towards complete breaking free from all your fear, your pain, your addicting distractions and diseases towards complete liberation. Click here so I can send you the video so you can go from all emotional and physical blockages back to the abundant physical and emotional flow that you are actually born for.